Zombie go boom. Kick undead ass.
Woo! Zombie go boom and Crazy Russian Hacker present Drive-By Decapitation. Yes, that was awesome.
That was so much fun. That's like the funnest thing I've ever done on this show. That's awesome.
Oh, it's pulling. Yeah.
That is f***ing killer.
Well, that was the most epic video we've ever done on Zombie Go Boom. Hey, Charles, do you want to talk a little bit about the technique for a drive-by decapitation, what you have to do?
Well, basically, you don't really swing the weapon because that's just not necessary because the vehicle really is providing the power. All I did really was sort of move my wrist forward just a little bit, and that's it. And of course, you want to use the last part of the blade so you don't put too much tension on the end of the blade, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and then the head just pops right off. Special thanks to Crazy Russian Hacker for bringing us here, letting us use his high-speed camera and his location and his side-by-side. If it wasn't for him, this video never would have been made. So please subscribe to him. Link in the description below.
Swabby shape for under 15 bucks? Yes, please. Introducing the Shredse Mach 1 machete. This full-tank construction 13-ounce bad boy comes with a strong and durable 12.25-inch stainless steel blade and super grippy thermoplastic rubber handles made precisely to go the distance when you're out in the wilderness, rain or shine. But how will it fare against the zombie?
That's right, survivors! Swabby shape for pennies on the dollar. Of course, I can't test something that looks like a swabby just like that. I gotta have an expert here. Someone that understands this shape even better than I do. Somebody that has the ability to face decap with something that has a shape like this. So give it up for my friend, the Executioner. And it just decapitated itself. It's like, fuck it, I can't do this anymore. Wait, Charles is back? This is bullshit. I'm out. Again, we are messing with the density of the skulls right now just to try to get a consumer model going. Even still, these are ridiculously awesome results for something that's as affordable as this thing. But it's that shape, man, right? This shape rocks.
You guys have asked us for affordable options for katanas since we started Zombie Go Boom. And today we have an awesome answer for you. Introducing the Tactical Katana Machete by Cold Steel. You want a katana? You want a machete? Now you can have both! Not only is this baby tough and affordable enough for a beginner to learn, but it's a great katana for cutting practice even if you're an expert. Not only that, but it's a katana you can take camping with you in order to chop firewood. You'd never do that with a high-end piece, but its 24-inch 1055 carbon steel blade can handle it. Got rain? Not a problem with its black baked-on anti-rust matte finish. Tired of your katana's wrap coming undone? This one's handle is made out of virtually indestructible polypropylene. The Suba is solid steel. The blade has a deep curve for maximum cutting and a tanto point for deep penetration. This 36-inch, 35-ounce bad boy will not shrink, warp, tarnish, or rot. And unlike regular katanas, it takes very little maintenance for it to retain peak performance. Not only that, but it comes ultra sharp right out of the box. Let's make a zombie go boom. That's right, guys, this is the best of both worlds. It's a katana, it's a machete, and it's gonna kick a bunch of ass. But let's figure out how much ass it's gonna kick right now. Alright, so my edge alignment was a little funky there. Sorry guys, it happens. That's why you have to practice, especially with something like a katana. Also, the head is a spherical target, which means that there is a high chance of deflection, especially with a 45-degree angled strike. Normally, you would use a katana to stab or slash softer parts of the body, like the torso, etc. But we are dealing with a zombie here, so that wouldn't be a good strategy. Though, generally, the best technique for attacking a person's cranium with a katana is a 90-degree downward strike, less deflection that way, but you should definitely still practice your other angles. I'm going to try the 45 again, and I should be able to do a lot more damage even if I just hit it a little bit better. But again, my advice is, if you do battle against a zombie while wielding a katana, try the downward or men strike first, as it is the easiest one not to screw up. Alright, so my final verdict. Is this as good as a $500 cold steel katana? No. Does it do comparable damage? Yes. Do you save a lot of money? Fuck yes you do. You save a ton of money. So, if you're a beginner or you're a guy that knows how to wield a katana but you want one that you can take in the woods with you and cut up wood and stuff like that, this is definitely what you need to have in your bug out bag. I'm ridiculously impressed. This thing ain't your granddaddy's machete. Wait, it is called This thing is your granddaddy's machete. Introducing the Granddaddy G2 machete created by country music star Zac Brown's Southern Grind. This bad boy can be classified as a monster fixed blade or a maneuverable machete depending on how you look at it, as it is incredibly tough and incredibly light. I mean, it weighs less than a pound, and it can be bent up to 90 degrees without fracturing. It's also differentially heat treated so that the edge near the base is hard enough to split, slice, and chop, while the edge towards the tip is tough enough to baton and easier to sharpen. It goes from RC62 to RC50 to be exact. Its full-tang 8670M high-carbon steel construction is due to the fact that this baby is made from a reclaimed carbon metal sawmill blade, which means its construction doesn't just give you superior capability, but it is also environmentally friendly. The non-business end features beautifully textured G10 scales, which gives you a very secure all-conditions grip, and the black textured powder coat on the blade itself provides ultra-tough coating with excellent corrosion resistance. If I were to describe this blade in one word, I would use the word quality. Now let's see what it can do to a zombie. Got wood.
Zombie go boom. Kick undead ass.
Alright, super excited about this weapon. Not only is it incredibly light, but it's made out of the best materials, and it's put together by the best workers here in America. And it's gonna do an amazing amount of damage probably against this because it's such amazing quality. But I'm gonna need someone to test it out that can also prove and has proven that they have the ability to do some amazing amounts of damage. So I've decided to invite my friend Charles Fultz here to do the honors. Are you excited?
I am very excited.
Happy to be back?
I am very happy to be back.
He's back, bitch. All right, you can see how thick that skull is. That thing sliced right through it like butter. And again, we are messing with the chemicals and materials to make these heads. So they are varying in density and hardness, but not terribly. So I want you guys to know that our tests are still very much realistic. If these can do that to this, then you can certainly do that to a zombie, which is the point. Thanks to all of these tests, though, we're going to have heads that we can sell to you guys at affordable prices, and hopefully we can get those to everybody that wants to be able to kick undead ass just like we do on this show. Charles, what are your thoughts on this weapon?
I like its weight. I like the way it swings. It slices really, really nicely. This thing is sharp. I don't know if you guys did any sharpening on it, but
Nope.
It is sharp, man.
Out of the box, and I saw you stabbing with it, and stabbed pretty well.
Yeah.
It's surprising.
I don't know if this sharpened edge on the back here has anything to do with it, but it stabbed really well. It went in straight. Like a lot of blades, when you try to stab with them, they'll like turn one way or the other depending on which, how the blade is shaped. But this just went straight in, and it was awesome. I was surprised whenever it went straight in, and like that's why it's kind of got stuck there for a second, because I'm like, whoa, I didn't expect that to happen.
Yeah.
Really nice.
Yeah, and the handle is nice. You're not going to lose the weapon. You can
yeah.
even put a lanyard there if you want. The materials are ridiculously awesome, and it's so light that you are not wasting hardly any energy whenever you're slicing it or moving it around. Like, you're right?
It's really well balanced. I mean, look at that. Right where it's supposed to be. Yeah. Excellent.
And you could kill zombies left and right and not get tired, and because of all of those reasons, this thing gets not only the ZGB seal of approval, but the overkill seal of destruction. Would you agree?
I definitely would agree.
Hey, if you want to watch any more compilations of a bunch of episodes of Zombie Go Boom, click right over there. If you just want to see regular episodes of Zombie Go Boom, click right over there. They got a subscribe button right below me. Don't miss any of the action. Click on that. Support this show. We love you guys, and we'll see you next time.